Welcome, in front of me is a Motorola G30, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and tricks you can do on this phone. Now starting off, we're going to begin with a fairly simple one, dark mode, which will obviously allow you to turn on dark mode, turning everything black or just really dark color, so it's more feasible to the eyes during nighttime. Now normally there is a toggle for it somewhere in the notification panel, but it looks like it's not the case here, so let's go into the settings, display, and simply flip this on, and voila, there's the dark mode. So as you can see, it turns on settings into dark, and basically every default app is also in dark mode now. So there we go. Now I will turn it back off because I think it looks a little bit better in light mode on the video, so that's primarily the reason for it. Now moving on to the next option, it's going to be the attentive display, and this is a fairly nice, basically almost only Motorola option, at least under this name. I believe Huawei also has one in like their Mate 30s and up. But what this option does is uses the front camera to basically scan for your face, and if it sees that someone is looking at the display, it will keep that display on as long as it detects a face. So to get this on, let's go into the display and then step on advanced and find it somewhere here. There we go, attentive display. So all you need to do is turn it on and allow while using app how it works. So basically gives you a little bit of an overview of how it works, and I just click on turn on and there we go. So now as long as you're looking at the display won't fall asleep, which is nice. Now moving on to the next one, it's gonna be the live caption. This is something that might not be for everybody, but for the people that this is, they will have the they will have great use of it. Now what it basically does is uses a microphone to listen to the speakers, I believe, although I might be incorrect, and basically gives you captions to anything that you would hear that is coming from the device. So to enable it, we'll need to go to the accessibility section in the settings, so right over here, and then scroll down to live caption. There we go, live caption, and simply turn it on right over here. And when it's on, it will basically give you caption in like almost the middle of the screen. Anything that is basically being spoken or that it detects as text in your phone will then be written on the display. So that being said, let's go into YouTube as an example. There we go, good enough. I'm gonna test if this will work when we can even see it right here. So live caption music. So let's skip it. Now this works for English, I believe only. So if there is some other language, I don't think it will detect it. I guess there is, well, great. This channel has nice content, sarcastically speaking. I just play this, I guess. There we go.
Okay, Chip. It's Kit. Yeah, I need you to feel it. It's cold, it's gray, you're covered in pelts. Oh, and you're auditioning with some big Hollywood star. Oh, really?
So as you can see, it works fairly well. It's not necessarily real time. It takes a little bit time to actually process it. And also when you turn it on, it does give you a caption basically telling you that while this is enabled all the time, this will consume a little bit more battery. But then, like I said, for people that have use for it, they will probably won't be able to live without it, so yeah. Now, moving on to the next option, it's gonna be the gesture navigation. Now, by default, we have these buttons at the bottom, which are already way outdated, so to change it to actually something a little bit more feasible for 2021, all you need to do is go again into the accessibility in the settings and scroll down till you see system navigation option. So there we go, system navigation right over here. and simply change it to gesture nav. And as you can see, you have this little bar now. So if you never use this, how this works is you swipe up to go home, swipe up and hold to go to recent, and swipe from the sides to bring up this arrow, which is the back gesture, and it works from both sides. And yeah, that's basically the quick abbreviation of how it works. And now moving on to the last option, it's going to be the remove animation options, which basically allows you to remove animations. It's just the way that the name states. So if we go into the settings, and again under accessibility, we will have this switch for remove animation. And what this will do is basically now, instead of having like the sliding animation when you're going back to previous page, it just kind of instantly pops in. Same goes for like recent and opening and closing apps, which is really nice. It saves you a fraction of a second, but still it helps you access certain apps a little bit quicker, which to me sometimes it's just a little bit better. Now that being said, this would conclude all the tweaks and tricks that I wanted to share, and if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.